Remember, this journey to disciplining your mind takes time and effort. It's not something that happens overnight, but the benefits are definitely worth it. Your mind can be your best friend or your biggest challenge. It has the power to create your world, make you happy, and help you succeed. But how do you control this amazing power? Today, we will look at 7 important lessons from Buddhism. These lessons will help you train your mind, overcome inner chaos, and reach your fullest potential. Think about a life where things that distract you don't bother you anymore. Imagine responding calmly instead of reacting quickly and without thinking. Picture yourself letting go of old habits, understanding your feelings, and living with clear goals and purpose. These lessons are not just ideas. They are easy steps you can start using today. You will learn how to free your mind and find inner peace. Let's start this amazing journey together and discover the secrets to a peaceful and strong mind. Buddhism teaches us many ways to take control of our minds. One lesson is about being mindful, which means paying full attention to what you are doing right now. Another lesson is about understanding your thoughts and feelings without judging them. This helps you stay calm even when things are tough. By practicing these lessons, you can build a strong and peaceful mind. You will feel happier and more in control of your life. Let's explore these lessons and see how they can make a big difference in your everyday life. 1. Understand the enemy within. Understanding and controlling your mind. Your journey to controlling your mind starts with knowing yourself. The enemy within isn't a bad person outside of you. It's the doubts, fears, negative thoughts, and strong desires that live inside your mind. In Buddhism, these inner struggles are called the defilements of the mind, which include things like greed, hatred, and confusion. These negative feelings can make it hard to think clearly, use up your energy, and keep you stuck in unhappy patterns. Imagine your mind is like a messy room. The doubts and fears are like toys and clothes scattered everywhere, making it hard to find what you need. Greed is like always wanting more toys, even when you have enough. Hatred is like holding on to old broken toys and getting upset about them. Confusion is not knowing where to start cleaning. These messes in your mind make it difficult to focus on what really matters and can make you feel unhappy. Starting with mindfulness. To understand and fight the enemy within, you need to start with mindfulness. Mindfulness means paying close attention to your thoughts and feelings without judging them. Think of it like using a flashlight in a dark room. When you turn on the flashlight, you can see what's hiding in the dark corners. Similarly, mindfulness helps you see your thoughts and emotions clearly. For example, if you often feel jealous of a friend or scared of something, mindfulness helps you notice these feelings instead of ignoring them. Instead of trying to push these emotions away, you ask yourself questions like, "Why do I feel this way?" and "What makes me feel this emotion?" By doing this, you start to understand where these feelings come from and what causes them. Imagine you're feeling angry because a friend took your toy. Instead of getting upset and yelling, mindfulness helps you pause and think about why you feel angry. Maybe you felt sad because you wanted to play with the toy too. Understanding your feelings helps you handle them better. Learning from Buddha. The Buddha taught that understanding your thoughts and feelings is the first step to freeing yourself from negative emotions. When you really understand why you have bad thoughts, you can start to let them go. This doesn't happen right away. It takes time and practice. But as you keep working on it, you'll see that the enemy within isn't as strong as it seemed. It's just a bunch of thoughts and habits that you can change. Think of your mind like a garden. Negative thoughts are like weeds that can take over if you don't take care of the garden. By practicing mindfulness and understanding your thoughts, you can pull out the weeds and plant beautiful flowers instead. Over time, your garden becomes a peaceful and happy place. For example, if you keep thinking you're not good at something, mindfulness helps you see that thought and understand why you feel that way. Maybe you were told you couldn't do it before, and that made you believe it. Once you understand this, you can start to change your thoughts and believe in yourself. Building a strong and peaceful mind. Practicing these lessons from Buddhism helps you build a strong and peaceful mind. When you are mindful, you can stay calm even when things are difficult. You won't let negative thoughts control you anymore. Instead, you'll handle your emotions with clarity and purpose. Imagine you're in a busy classroom and everyone is talking loudly. Without mindfulness, you might feel overwhelmed and frustrated. But with mindfulness, you can stay calm and focus on your work, ignoring the distractions around you. This makes it easier to concentrate and do your best. By understanding and controlling your thoughts, you also become happier. You won't get stuck in negative thinking patterns that make you feel bad. Instead, you'll create positive habits that make your mind a happier place. This leads to a better life, where you feel more in control and satisfied with yourself. Taking practical steps. These lessons from Buddhism aren't just ideas, they are practical steps you can take every day. Start by setting aside a few minutes each day to practice mindfulness. Sit quietly, take deep breaths, and pay attention to your thoughts and feelings without judging them. Over time, this practice will help you become more aware of your inner struggles and how to handle them. For example, you can start your day with a short mindfulness exercise. Sit comfortably, close your eyes, and focus on your breathing. Notice any thoughts that come into your mind, whether they are happy, sad, or angry. Just observe them without trying to change them. This simple practice can help you stay calm and focused throughout the day. Another practical step is to keep a journal of your thoughts and feelings. Write down what you're feeling and why you think you feel that way. This helps you see patterns in your emotions and understand the triggers that cause negative thoughts. By identifying these patterns, you can work on changing them and creating a more positive mindset. Letting go of negative thoughts. Understanding your negative thoughts is the first step, but the next step is to let them go. This means not holding on to bad feelings or grudges. It's like cleaning your messy room. Once you've identified the mess, you can start to tidy up and make space for new, positive things. When you let go of negative thoughts, you free up energy that was being used to hold on to those bad feelings. This energy can then be used for more important things, like learning, playing, and enjoying life. Letting go also helps you move past old hurts and focus on the present moment. For instance, if you're holding on to anger from a fight with a friend, letting go means forgiving them and moving on. This doesn't mean you forget what happened, but you choose not to let it affect you anymore. By doing this, you create space for new, positive experiences and friendships. Developing patience and consistency. Changing your mind takes time and effort. It's important to be patient with yourself and keep practicing these lessons consistently. Just like learning to ride a bike or play an instrument, developing a strong and peaceful mind requires regular practice and dedication. Start by setting small, achievable goals. Maybe today you'll practice mindfulness for 5 minutes, and next week you'll increase it to 10 minutes. Celebrate your progress, no matter how small, and keep pushing forward. Over time, these small steps will add up to big changes in how you think and feel. Remember, everyone has struggles and negative thoughts. It's okay to have bad days, but what's important is that you keep working on understanding and controlling your mind. With patience and consistency, you'll see improvements and feel more empowered to handle life's challenges. Embracing inner peace. As you continue on this journey, you'll start to experience inner peace. Inner peace means feeling calm and content inside, even when things around you are busy or stressful. This peace comes from knowing that you can control your thoughts and emotions rather than letting them control you. Imagine sitting by a peaceful lake. The water is calm, and everything around you feels still and quiet. This feeling of calmness is what inner peace feels like. By practicing mindfulness and understanding your thoughts, you can bring this peaceful feeling into your everyday life. Inner peace also helps you build better relationships with others. When you're calm and understanding, you're more patient and kind to those around you. This makes it easier to get along with friends, family, and even people you don't know well. Peaceful minds create positive environments where everyone can thrive. Unlocking your highest potential. When you discipline your mind and overcome inner chaos, you unlock your highest potential. This means you can achieve your goals, follow your dreams, and live a fulfilling life. With a strong and peaceful mind, you're better equipped to handle challenges and take advantage of opportunities. Think about a superhero with incredible powers. Your mind is like your superpower. By training it through mindfulness and understanding, you can use it to do amazing things. Whether it's excelling in school, excelling in a sport, or helping others, a disciplined mind can make you unstoppable. Unlocking your highest potential also means discovering what makes you happy and what you want to achieve in life. With a clear and focused mind, you can set meaningful goals and work towards them with determination and confidence. This leads to a sense of accomplishment and satisfaction that comes from knowing you've reached your full potential. Conclusion: starting your transformative journey. These 7 lessons from Buddhism are tools that help you take control of your mind and achieve mental freedom and inner peace. By starting with self-awareness, practicing mindfulness, understanding your thoughts, letting go of negativity, being patient and consistent, embracing inner peace, and unlocking your highest potential, you can transform your life. Remember, this journey is about taking small steps every day. It's okay to make mistakes and have setbacks, as long as you keep moving forward. With dedication and practice, you can overcome the enemy within and create a happy, peaceful, and successful life for yourself. Let's embark on this transformative journey together. By applying these lessons, you'll discover the secrets to a strong and peaceful mind, leading you to a life filled with happiness and purpose. Start today and take the first step towards mastering your mind and unlocking your true potential. 2. Reprogram your mind with identity shifts. Buddhism teaches us that we are always changing and growing. This idea is called anatta, which means non-self. It tells us that who we are right now is not fixed forever. Instead, we have the power to change and become different people at any time. The things we do and the habits we have now are not set in stone. They are just the result of things that happened to us before. To start controlling your mind, you need to change how you think about yourself. Imagine the kind of person you want to be. For example, if you want to be more focused, you can begin by saying to yourself, "I am a focused and disciplined person." At first, this might feel a little strange, especially if you don't believe it yet. But if you keep saying it and do small things that match this new idea, you can train your mind to believe it. Let's say you want to become someone who is mindful. To do this, practice mindfulness every day, even if it's just for 5 minutes. Find a quiet place to sit, pay attention to your breathing, and watch your thoughts without getting caught up in them. By doing this regularly, these small actions help build your new identity. This idea matches a Buddhist teaching called Sama Vayama, which means right effort. It highlights the importance of working steadily and regularly toward making positive changes in your life. Changing who you are doesn't happen instantly, but it can make a big difference. When you see yourself as a disciplined person, you start making choices that fit with that idea. For example, you might decide to do your homework right after school instead of playing video games first. Over time, these choices become habits, and your mind starts to believe that you are indeed disciplined. This makes it easier to stay focused and achieve your goals. Imagine you want to be someone who helps others. You can start by doing small acts of kindness every day, like helping a friend with their schoolwork or being nice to someone who is feeling sad. These actions reinforce the idea that you are a helpful person. As you keep doing these good deeds, your mind begins to accept this new part of who you are. Slowly, being kind becomes a natural part of you, and you feel happier and more connected to those around you. Another example is if you want to be more patient. You can practice patience by taking deep breaths when you feel angry or frustrated. Instead of reacting quickly, you pause and think about the best way to handle the situation. Each time you choose to be patient, you strengthen this new habit. Over time, patience becomes easier, and you find yourself staying calm even in tough situations. This helps you deal with challenges better and build stronger relationships with others. Changing your identity also means letting go of old habits that no longer serve you. If you have a habit of procrastinating, for example, you can work on becoming someone who gets things done on time. Start by setting small goals, like finishing one task each day without delaying. Celebrate your successes, no matter how small, and keep pushing yourself to improve. As you achieve these goals, you build confidence in your ability to change and grow. Buddhism teaches that this process of changing yourself is ongoing. You are always evolving, learning new things, and adapting to different situations. This means that you can always work on becoming a better version of yourself. Whether you want to be more confident, more compassionate, or more resilient, you have the power to make those changes. Each day is a new opportunity to take a step toward the person you want to be. It's also important to be kind to yourself during this journey. Sometimes you might face setbacks or find it hard to change certain habits. That's okay. Everyone struggles with change, and it's a normal part of the process. Instead of getting discouraged, remind yourself that change takes time and effort. Keep focusing on your goals and take things one step at a time. With patience and persistence, you will continue to make progress. Building a new identity doesn't mean you have to change everything about yourself all at once. Start with one or two areas you want to improve and focus on those. For example, if you want to be more organized, begin by keeping your room tidy or making a simple schedule for your day. As you become more comfortable with these changes, you can add more goals and continue to grow. This gradual approach makes the process manageable and helps you stay motivated. Having a clear idea of who you want to be also gives you direction and purpose. When you know what kind of person you want to become, it's easier to make decisions that support that vision, whether it's choosing how to spend your time, who to spend it with, or what activities to engage in. Having a strong sense of identity helps you stay focused and aligned with your goals. This clarity makes your daily actions more meaningful and fulfilling. In addition to personal growth, changing your identity can positively impact those around you. When you become a more focused, disciplined, or kind person, others notice and are inspired by your example. Your positive changes can encourage friends and family to make their own improvements. This creates a supportive environment where everyone can thrive and grow together. By working on yourself, you contribute to a happier and healthier community. Remember that your past does not define you. Even if you have made mistakes or have habits you want to change, you have the power to create a new path for yourself. Each day is a fresh start, and you can choose to let go of old patterns and embrace new ones. This freedom to redefine yourself is a powerful tool that allows you to shape your own life and destiny. Embrace this opportunity to grow and become the person you aspire to be. As you continue to practice changing your identity, you'll find that your self-image becomes stronger and more positive. You start to see yourself as someone capable of making good choices and overcoming challenges. This positive self-image boosts your confidence and motivates you to keep improving. With each positive change, you build a foundation for a happier and more successful life. In conclusion, Buddhism teaches us that we are always changing and have the power to redefine ourselves. By starting with how you see yourself and making small, consistent efforts, you can transform your mind and your life. Whether you want to be more focused, mindful, patient, or kind, you have the ability to make those changes. Remember to be patient and kind to yourself as you grow, and celebrate each step you take toward becoming the person you want to be. With dedication and effort, you can create a strong and positive identity that leads to a fulfilling and meaningful life. 3. Embrace the art of controlled chaos. Life can be full of surprises. No matter how much we try to plan or get everything in order, things can still change in ways we never expected. In Buddhism, this idea is called anicca, which means impermanence. It's one of the 3 universal truths that the Buddha taught. Anicca tells us that everything around us is always changing. When we try to fight this truth, it can make us feel unhappy and stressed. Imagine life as a big, flowing river. Sometimes the water moves quickly, and other times it moves slowly. During a storm, the river can become wild and chaotic. Instead of trying to stop the river from flowing, a wise person learns to move with the water. This is what Buddhism means by controlled chaos. It's about finding balance even when things are uncertain and changing all around us. Just like the river doesn't fight the current, a disciplined mind learns to adapt to changes instead of resisting them. One important way to handle life's unpredictability is by practicing acceptance. When something unexpected happens, take a deep breath and pause for a moment. Instead of getting angry or scared, remind yourself that change is a natural part of life. Think about how the seasons change from spring to summer to fall to winter. Each season brings something different, and each one is important. By accepting that change happens, you can feel more peaceful and less stressed when things don't go as planned. Meditation is a great tool to help you accept change. When you meditate, you sit quietly and focus on your breathing or on being present in the moment. This helps your mind stay calm and focused, even when things around you are chaotic. Imagine sitting by a quiet pond while a storm rages nearby. Even though the wind and rain are intense, the pond remains calm and still. Meditation helps your mind become like that pond, staying peaceful no matter what is happening outside. Another way to embrace controlled chaos is by facing small uncertainties in your daily life. Stepping out of your comfort zone means trying new things or taking on new challenges, even if they make you a little nervous. For example, you might try a new hobby, join a different club at school, or make a new friend. Each time you face a small uncertainty with courage, you become stronger and more confident. It's like building muscles in your mind that help you stay calm during bigger challenges. When you practice dealing with small uncertainties, you train your mind to handle bigger changes more easily. Imagine you have to give a presentation in class. At first, it might make you nervous, but if you practice speaking in front of small groups, you'll become more comfortable. Over time, you'll find that even if something unexpected happens during your presentation, like forgetting a part of your speech, you can stay calm and keep going. This ability to stay composed helps you turn chaos into opportunities for growth and learning. Embracing controlled chaos also means being flexible and open to new possibilities. Instead of sticking rigidly to your plans, try to be adaptable. If something doesn't go as planned, think of it as a chance to try something different or learn something new. For example, if your original plan for the day changes because of unexpected events, instead of getting upset, you can find a new way to use your time. This flexibility helps you stay positive and make the best out of any situation. Another helpful practice is to focus on what you can control and let go of what you cannot. There are many things in life that we can't change, like the weather or other people's actions. By focusing on the things you can control, such as your own thoughts, actions, and reactions, you can feel more empowered and less anxious. For example, if it starts to rain on a day you plan to play outside, you can choose to enjoy indoor activities instead of feeling upset about the change in plans. Developing a positive mindset is also important in dealing with unpredictability. Try to see challenges as opportunities to grow and learn rather than as problems. When something unexpected happens, ask yourself what you can learn from the experience and how it can help you become stronger. This positive outlook can turn difficult situations into valuable lessons that help you grow as a person. Building strong relationships with others can also help you handle life's unpredictability. Friends and family can provide support and encouragement when things get tough. When you face unexpected challenges, talking to someone you trust can help you feel less alone and more capable of handling the situation. Sharing your feelings and experiences with others can make you feel more connected and supported. It's also helpful to set realistic goals and expectations for yourself. Understand that not everything will go perfectly, and that's okay. By setting achievable goals, you can reduce the pressure on yourself and make it easier to adapt when things don't go as planned. Celebrate your successes, no matter how small, and learn from your mistakes without being too hard on yourself. Practicing gratitude can also help you stay positive during unpredictable times. Take time each day to think about the things you are thankful for, no matter how small. This practice can shift your focus from what's going wrong to what's going right, helping you maintain a sense of peace and happiness even when things are uncertain. Another important aspect is to take care of your physical health. When you feel good physically, it's easier to handle stress and change. Make sure to eat healthy foods, get enough sleep, and exercise regularly. Physical well-being supports mental well-being, making it easier to stay calm and focused during chaotic times. Learning to let go is also a key part of dealing with unpredictability. Holding on to worries or trying to control everything can create more stress and anxiety. Instead, practice letting go of things you can't change and focus on what you can do in the present moment. This practice helps you stay grounded and reduces the feeling of being overwhelmed by life's uncertainties. As you practice these strategies, you'll find that you become more resilient and better able to handle whatever life throws your way. Resilience is like a muscle that gets stronger the more you use it. By facing small challenges and adapting to change, you build the strength to handle bigger obstacles with ease. This resilience helps you stay positive and motivated even when things get tough. Controlled chaos also encourages creativity and innovation. When you're not stuck trying to control every detail, you have more space to think creatively and come up with new ideas. Unpredictable situations can inspire you to find unique solutions and explore different ways of doing things. Embracing chaos can lead to unexpected opportunities and personal growth that you might not have discovered otherwise. In addition, learning to manage controlled chaos can improve your problem-solving skills. When faced with unexpected events, you become better at thinking on your feet and finding solutions quickly. This ability to adapt and solve problems efficiently is valuable in all areas of life, from school to personal relationships to future careers. Remember, life's unpredictability is not something to fear, but something to embrace. By understanding and accepting the constant changes around us, we can live more peacefully and happily. Just like a tree bends with the wind, we can learn to flow with life's changes without breaking. This flexibility and acceptance help us navigate through life's storms with grace and resilience. In summary, Buddhism teaches us that life is always changing, and by accepting this truth, we can find balance and peace even in uncertain times. Practicing acceptance, meditation, facing small uncertainties, staying flexible, focusing on what we can control, maintaining a positive mindset, building strong relationships, setting realistic goals, practicing gratitude, taking care of our physical health, and learning to let go are all ways to embrace controlled chaos. These practices help us stay calm, adapt to change, and grow stronger through life's unpredictable journey. By integrating these lessons into our daily lives, we can turn chaos into opportunities for growth and live more fulfilling, peaceful lives. 4. Build systems, not just goals. Many people who want to be disciplined think that just setting big goals is the way to go. Goals can help you know where you want to go, but they aren't enough to keep you changing in the long run. Buddhism teaches us to pay attention to the present moment and to enjoy the process, instead of only thinking about what will happen in the future. This is where the idea of systems comes in. A system is like a set of good habits and routines that help you reach what you want. For example, if you want to become more mindful, your system might include meditating for 10 minutes every morning, writing down things you're thankful for in the evening, and taking deep breaths during the day. These small, steady actions build a strong base for you to grow over time. Systems work well because they make you pay attention to what you do every day instead of just the end result. Instead of always thinking about whether you've met your goal, you focus on the little things you do each day that help you get closer to it. After a while, these actions become easy to do, and the good results come naturally. To create good systems, start by choosing one thing you want to be more disciplined about. Then, break this big goal into smaller, easy steps that you can do every day. Add these steps to your daily routine. Remember, being disciplined isn't about doing everything perfectly all the time. It's about doing things regularly, even if you make mistakes. If you slip up, just get back to your system and keep going forward. For instance, if you want to read more books, your system could be reading for 15 minutes every night before bed. By doing this a little bit each day, reading becomes a habit, and before you know it, you'll have read many books without even trying hard. This shows how focusing on daily actions helps you reach your goals without stressing too much about the end result. Another example is if you want to eat healthier. Instead of setting a big goal like losing 20 pounds, you can create a system of eating more vegetables, drinking water instead of soda, and cooking meals at home. These small changes add up over time and help you become healthier without feeling overwhelmed by a big goal. Buddhism teaches us that enjoying the journey and focusing on what we can do right now makes it easier to stay disciplined. When we have a system, we are more likely to keep going because we are doing things step by step, one day at a time. This makes long-term change feel more natural and less like a struggle. Building a system also helps you stay motivated. When you see yourself doing small things every day, it feels good and encourages you to keep going. This positive feeling makes it easier to stick with your system, even when things get tough. Over time, your system becomes a part of your daily life, and maintaining discipline becomes much easier. It's important to remember that building a system takes time and patience. At first, it might feel hard to change your habits, but with consistent effort, it becomes easier. Be kind to yourself and celebrate the small successes along the way. Each small step you take brings you closer to your goal and helps you build a stronger, more disciplined self. In summary, while setting goals is important, focusing on creating systems of good habits and routines is what truly helps you maintain discipline and achieve long-term change. By living in the present and taking small, consistent actions every day, you can build a strong foundation for your growth and success. Remember to be patient and keep moving forward, even if you stumble, and you'll find that discipline becomes a natural and rewarding part of your life. 5. Learn the power of self-command. Self-command means being in charge of your own thoughts, feelings, and actions instead of letting them take control of you. It's like being the captain of your own ship, making smart choices instead of reacting quickly and without thinking. In Buddhism, this idea is closely connected to being mindful and aware. It helps you handle life with clear thinking, calmness, and a strong sense of what you want to achieve. Imagine someone says something mean to you. Your first reaction might be to get angry, defend yourself, or even say something back. This happens because of your emotions taking over. But self-command encourages you to stop for a moment. Take a deep breath, let your strong feelings calm down, and ask yourself a simple but important question. How can I respond in the best way? Taking this pause can change everything. It breaks the cycle of reacting without thinking and gives you time to choose a response that matches your values and goals. Building self-command takes effort and practice. Start by noticing the times during your day when you feel strong emotions like anger, frustration, or impatience. Instead of reacting right away, try to pause. Take 3 deep breaths, paying attention to how the air feels as it goes in and out of your body. Use this time to watch your emotions without judging them. Say to yourself, I'm feeling angry, but I don't have to let this anger control me. Over time, this practice creates a space between how you feel and how you act. In this space, you can think clearly and wisely. You might realize that the criticism you received wasn't personal, or that there is something useful in the feedback. By practicing self-command, you start to respond in ways that build better relationships, reduce arguments, and make you feel more peaceful inside. One way to get better at self-command is by doing mindfulness meditation regularly. Meditation helps your mind stay present and aware, even when things around you are difficult. When you sit quietly and watch your thoughts without judging them, you train your mind to do the same when you're facing tough situations in real life. This makes it easier to respond thoughtfully instead of reacting automatically. Another helpful method is to think about times in the past when you reacted without thinking. Ask yourself, how could I have responded differently? This reflection helps you learn from your experiences and prepares you to handle similar situations better in the future. Remember, self-command isn't about ignoring your emotions or becoming like a robot. It's about understanding and controlling your inner world so that your feelings and actions help you instead of holding you back. It takes time and practice, but gradually it becomes a natural part of who you are. When your mind is disciplined and you have self-command, you gain the freedom to face life's challenges with strength and wisdom. This freedom is one of the best gifts you can give yourself, making your life happier and more fulfilling. For example, imagine you're playing a game and someone accuses you of cheating. Your first reaction might be to get upset and argue back, but if you have self-command, you would take a deep breath, calm down, and think about the best way to respond. Maybe you'd calmly explain your side or ask for more information. This thoughtful response can prevent a fight and keep your friendship strong. Developing self-command also means being kind to yourself. Sometimes you might still react impulsively, and that's okay. What's important is that you recognize it and try to do better next time. Each time you practice pausing and choosing a thoughtful response, you build your ability to stay in control. This makes you more confident and less stressed because you know you can handle whatever comes your way. In school, self-command can help you stay focused on your work instead of getting distracted by friends or games. When you feel frustrated with a tough homework problem, instead of giving up, you can take a moment to breathe and think of a different way to solve it. This not only helps you learn better, but also makes you feel proud of yourself for not giving up. In your relationships, self-command helps you communicate better. If a friend is upset with you, instead of getting defensive, you can listen to what they're saying and respond with understanding. This can solve problems more easily and make your friendships stronger. Self-command also helps you set and reach your goals. Whether you want to get better at a sport, learn a new skill, or improve your grades, being able to control your actions and stay focused is essential. By consistently making small, positive choices, you move closer to what you want to achieve without feeling overwhelmed. Practicing self-command also means taking care of your mental and emotional health. When you manage your reactions well, you reduce stress and feel more balanced. This makes it easier to enjoy life and handle challenges without getting too upset or worried. In conclusion, self-command is all about taking control of your thoughts, feelings, and actions in a thoughtful and positive way. It's about choosing how you respond instead of reacting automatically. Through mindfulness and consistent practice, you can develop self-command and navigate life with clarity and peace. This skill not only improves your relationships and helps you achieve your goals, but also makes you feel more confident and happy. By mastering self-command, you empower yourself to live a more balanced and fulfilling life. 6. Conquer the addiction to comfort. Everyone likes to feel comfortable. It feels nice and safe to stay in places or do things that don't make us feel worried or scared. Our minds and bodies naturally try to avoid things that are hard or uncomfortable. While feeling comfortable can make us feel secure and relaxed, always wanting to stay comfortable can stop us from growing and becoming better. The Buddha, a wise teacher, taught that true freedom and strength come not from holding on to comfort, but from facing uncomfortable things with bravery and strength. But why do we like comfort so much? It's because feeling comfortable makes us feel safe. When we stay in our comfort zone, we avoid taking risks, facing challenges, or worrying about failing. Buddhism teaches us that holding on to comfort can make us stay the same and stop us from improving. Life is always changing, and by avoiding discomfort, we miss chances to grow and become better. Instead of moving forward, we stay stuck in the same old habits and routines that limit what we can do and who we can become. To stop always wanting comfort, we first need to understand that feeling uncomfortable isn't always bad. In fact, feeling a little uncomfortable often means we are trying new things and challenging ourselves in important ways. Think about the times in your life when you achieved something great. It probably took a lot of effort, felt uncertain, and maybe even uncomfortable. But the good things you got from it, like growing stronger, feeling more confident, and succeeding, were worth the temporary hard times. The Buddha taught about something called the middle way. This is a path that avoids going to extremes, like having too much of something or not having enough at all. Conquering our addiction to comfort doesn't mean we should seek out suffering or stop enjoying happy moments. It means finding a balance where we are ready to face challenges without letting them overwhelm us. Training your mind to see discomfort as an opportunity instead of a threat is important. Start with small, intentional steps. Try to do something a little uncomfortable each day. For example, wake up 30 minutes earlier than usual, take a cold shower, or do a task you've been putting off. These small acts of stepping out of your comfort zone help you build mental strength. Over time, you'll get better at handling bigger challenges, like starting a new job, speaking in front of a group, or having a difficult conversation. Buddhist meditation can also help you embrace discomfort. When you meditate, you might feel physical discomfort, restlessness, or frustration. Instead of moving or stopping, watch these feelings with curiosity and acceptance. Remind yourself that discomfort won't last forever and that you have the strength to get through it. This practice teaches you to stay calm with discomfort instead of running away, which helps you build mental discipline in your everyday life. Another strong way to overcome the addiction to comfort is to change how you think about it. Instead of seeing discomfort as something scary or something to avoid, see it as a teacher. Every time you feel uncomfortable, there's something to learn. For example, a tough workout teaches you to keep going, a hard conversation teaches you courage, and facing failure teaches you to be humble and strong. When you think of discomfort this way, it turns from a problem into a helpful friend. It's also important to realize that comfort can make us feel safe, but it can stop us from reaching our goals or finding out what we're really capable of. Ask yourself questions like, what am I avoiding by staying comfortable? What could I achieve by stepping out of my comfort zone? Thinking about these questions can motivate you to take action and try new things. Overcoming the addiction to comfort doesn't mean you have to stop feeling joy or relaxing. It means breaking free from the limits that comfort can put on us. It's about learning to face challenges and deal with uncertainty with confidence. The Buddha taught that the best rewards in life come from letting go of attachments, including our attachment to ease and safety. As you practice stepping out of your comfort zone, you'll notice a big change. You'll become more flexible, strong, and brave. Things that once felt really hard will start to feel easier, and you'll feel a deep sense of satisfaction from knowing you're growing into a better version of yourself. This journey takes time, but each small step builds the mental strength needed to overcome comfort and enjoy the fullness of life. For example, imagine you're afraid of speaking in front of the class. Staying comfortable would mean avoiding speaking and feeling nervous every time you have to. But if you decide to face this fear, you might start by speaking up a little more each day. Maybe you answer one question in class or share a small idea with a friend. Each time you do this, you build your confidence and reduce your fear. Soon, speaking in front of the class won't feel so scary, and you'll be able to share your thoughts more easily. Another example is trying a new hobby that feels difficult at first. Maybe you want to learn to play a musical instrument or join a sports team. At the beginning, it might feel uncomfortable because you're not good at it yet. But by practicing regularly and pushing through the discomfort, you improve your skills and enjoy the process. This not only makes you better at the hobby, but also shows you that you can handle challenges and grow from them. Facing discomfort can also help you build better relationships. When you're willing to have difficult conversations or help others, even when it's not easy, you create stronger bonds with the people around you. Instead of avoiding conflicts or staying silent when someone needs help, you take action. This makes your friendships and family relationships more meaningful and supportive. Buddhist meditation plays a big role in helping us embrace discomfort. When you sit quietly and meditate, you might feel restless or uncomfortable. Instead of moving around or giving up, you stay still and watch your thoughts and feelings. This teaches you to stay calm and focused, even when things aren't easy. Over time, meditation helps you handle discomfort better and stay strong in tough situations. Reframing how you view discomfort is another powerful tool. When you see discomfort as a chance to learn something new, it changes how you feel about it. For instance, if you have to do a difficult task at school, instead of feeling frustrated, you can think about what you're learning from the experience. Maybe you're improving your problem-solving skills or learning to be more patient. This positive outlook makes it easier to handle challenges and see them as opportunities rather than obstacles. Understanding that comfort can trick us into feeling safe is also important. Staying in your comfort zone might make you feel secure, but it can also stop you from reaching your dreams or discovering what you're truly capable of. By asking yourself what you might be missing out on by staying comfortable, you can find the motivation to step out and try new things. Overcoming the addiction to comfort doesn't mean you stop enjoying the good things in life. It means not letting the need for comfort hold you back from growing and experiencing new things. It's about finding a balance where you can enjoy relaxation and happiness while still being open to challenges and change. The Buddha taught that the best parts of life come when we let go of our need for constant comfort and embrace the ups and downs that come our way. As you keep practicing stepping out of your comfort zone, you'll see a big change in yourself. You'll become more adaptable, meaning you can handle different situations better. You'll also become more resilient, which means you can bounce back from tough times more easily. Plus, you'll become more courageous, ready to face challenges without fear. Tasks that used to seem impossible will start to feel doable, and you'll feel proud of yourself for taking on new challenges. This journey of overcoming comfort takes time, but every small step you take builds the mental strength you need. Each time you face a little discomfort, you're training your mind to handle bigger challenges. This makes you stronger and more confident, knowing that you can deal with whatever comes your way. The mental discipline you develop helps you enjoy life more and handle its surprises with grace and strength. In conclusion, while it's natural to seek comfort, Buddhism teaches us that true strength and freedom come from facing discomfort with courage and resilience. By understanding why we crave comfort, seeing discomfort as an opportunity, taking small steps to challenge ourselves, practicing meditation, and changing how we think about discomfort, we can overcome our addiction to comfort. This journey helps us grow, become more adaptable, and live more fulfilling lives. Embracing discomfort doesn't mean giving up joy or relaxation. It means breaking free from the limits that comfort can put on us and discovering the richness and potential of life. Each small step outside your comfort zone builds the mental discipline needed to embrace life's challenges and enjoy its many rewards. 7. Align discipline with your higher purpose. Discipline is often thought of as just having strong willpower or forcing yourself to do something. While having willpower is important, real and lasting discipline comes from connecting what you do with a deeper reason that matters to you. In Buddhism, this deeper reason usually includes things like being kind, staying mindful, and living peacefully with others. When your discipline comes from something meaningful, it doesn't feel like a tough job, but more like something that makes you happy and fulfilled. Why is having a purpose so important for discipline? Imagine you want to build a habit, like meditating every day. If your only reason is to impress others or reach a certain goal, your discipline might not last when the excitement goes away. But if you meditate because it helps you find inner peace or makes you better at helping others, your commitment becomes much stronger. Having a purpose gives your discipline meaning, turning it into something joyful instead of something you have to do. The first step to making your discipline connect with your deeper purpose is to think about what really matters to you. What are your main values? What kind of person do you want to be? In Buddhism, People often think about values like being kind, wise, and feeling connected to everyone else. For example, if you care a lot about being kind, your discipline might include doing things that help you act nicely toward others, even when it's hard. If you care about being mindful, your discipline might include meditating every day or taking deep breaths to stay calm. Once you know what your purpose is, you can use it to guide what you do. Let's say your main purpose is to live a life of helping others. This purpose can push you to stay disciplined in areas like learning new skills, staying healthy, or managing your time well, because each of these actions helps you serve others better. By connecting your discipline to a bigger purpose, you create a strong motivation that goes beyond just reaching short-term goals or getting rewards. Buddhism also teaches that the reason behind your actions is just as important as the actions themselves. The Buddha said that your intentions matter a lot. When you approach discipline with a clear and positive reason, like growing as a person, helping others, or finding the truth, it changes how you feel about it. For example, waking up early might feel hard if you're just trying to be more productive. But if your reason is to have more time for personal growth or to spend time with your family, it feels more meaningful and satisfying. Another way to connect your discipline with your higher purpose is to practice gratitude. Think about how your disciplined actions help you reach your purpose and the positive effects they have on your life and others. For example, if you are disciplined about exercising, recognize how it keeps you healthy and full of energy, which helps you take care of your family or do the things you love. Being thankful for how your actions support your purpose makes your discipline feel rewarding. It's also important to regularly check and update your purpose. Life changes, and so might what you value most. Buddhism encourages us to stay open and flexible, always looking for new insights and understanding. Sometimes ask yourself, does what I'm doing now match what I believe in and care about? Are there new ways I can live more honestly and true to myself? This ongoing thinking helps make sure that your discipline stays meaningful and matches your changing goals. Remember, aligning your discipline with your deeper purpose doesn't mean you have to be perfect. Discipline is a journey, not a final destination. There will be times when you slip up or feel like you're not connected to your purpose, and that's okay. Use these moments to learn and grow. Forgive yourself for mistakes and gently get back on track. When your discipline is guided by a higher purpose, it becomes something that makes you feel strong and happy. You'll find that the effort you put into being disciplined feels worthwhile because it's helping you do something bigger than just yourself. For example, imagine you want to get better at drawing. If your only reason is to win a prize, you might get discouraged if you don't win right away. But if your reason is to express your creativity and share your art with others, you'll keep practicing because it makes you happy and fulfills your purpose. This deeper reason keeps you going even when it gets tough. Another example is if you want to do well in school. If your only motivation is to get good grades, you might feel stressed and give up when things get hard. But if your motivation is to learn new things and prepare yourself to help others in the future, you'll stay committed because it aligns with what you truly care about. This makes your discipline feel more natural and less like a burden. Having a clear purpose also helps you make better decisions. When you know what matters most to you, it's easier to choose actions that support your goals. Whether it's deciding how to spend your time, who to spend it with, or what activities to do, having a strong sense of purpose keeps you focused and aligned with your values. This clarity makes your daily actions more meaningful and satisfying. In addition to personal growth, connecting your discipline with your purpose can positively affect those around you. When you become more focused, kind, or mindful, others notice and may feel inspired by your example. Your positive changes can encourage friends and family to improve themselves too. This creates a supportive environment where everyone can grow and thrive together. By working on yourself, you help build a happier and healthier community. It's also important to understand that your past doesn't define who you are. Even if you've made mistakes or have habits you want to change, you have the power to create a new path for yourself. Each day is a fresh start, and you can choose to let go of old patterns and embrace new ones. This freedom to redefine yourself is a powerful tool that lets you shape your own life and future. Embrace this chance to grow and become the person you want to be. As you keep working on connecting your discipline with your purpose, you'll find that your self-image becomes stronger and more positive. You'll start to see yourself as someone who can make good choices and overcome challenges. This positive view of yourself boosts your confidence and motivates you to keep improving. With each positive change, you build a foundation for a happier and more successful life. For instance, if you want to be someone who helps others, you might start by doing small acts of kindness every day, like helping a friend with their homework or being nice to someone who is feeling sad. These actions reinforce the idea that you are a helpful person. As you keep doing these good deeds, your mind begins to accept this new part of who you are. Slowly, being kind becomes a natural part of you, and you feel happier and more connected to those around you. Another example is if you want to be more patient. You can practice patience by taking deep breaths when you feel angry or frustrated. Instead of reacting quickly, you pause and think about the best way to handle the situation. Each time you choose to be patient, you strengthen this new habit. Over time, patience becomes easier, and you find yourself staying calm even in tough situations. This helps you deal with challenges better and build stronger relationships with others. Changing your identity also means letting go of old habits that no longer help you. If you have a habit of procrastinating, for example, you can work on becoming someone who gets things done on time. Start by setting small goals, like finishing one task each day without delaying. Celebrate your successes, no matter how small, and keep pushing yourself to improve. As you achieve these goals, you build confidence in your ability to change and grow. Buddhism teaches that this process of changing yourself is always happening. You are always learning new things and adapting to different situations. This means that you can always work on becoming a better version of yourself. Whether you want to be more confident, more compassionate, or more resilient, you have the power to make those changes. Each day is a new chance to take a step toward the person you want to be. It's also important to be kind to yourself during this journey. Sometimes you might have bad days or find it hard to change certain habits. That's okay. Everyone struggles with change, and it's a normal part of the process. Instead of getting upset, remind yourself that change takes time and effort. Keep focusing on your goals and take things one step at a time. With patience and consistency, you'll see improvements and feel more capable of handling life's challenges. Building a new identity doesn't mean you have to change everything about yourself all at once. Start with 1 or 2 areas you want to improve and focus on those. For example, if you want to be more organized, begin by keeping your room tidy or making a simple schedule for your day. As you become more comfortable with these changes, you can add more goals and continue to grow. This gradual approach makes the process manageable and helps you stay motivated. Having a clear idea of who you want to be also gives you direction and purpose. When you know what kind of person you want to become, it's easier to make decisions that support that vision. Whether it's choosing how to spend your time, who to spend it with, or what activities to do, having a strong sense of identity helps you stay focused and aligned with your goals. This clarity makes your daily actions more meaningful and fulfilling. In addition to personal growth, changing your identity can positively impact those around you. When you become a more focused, disciplined, or kind person, others notice and are inspired by your example. Your positive changes can encourage friends and family to make their own improvements. This creates a supportive environment where everyone can thrive and grow together. By working on yourself, you contribute to a happier and healthier community. Remember that your past does not define you. Even if you have made mistakes or have habits you want to change, you have the power to create a new path for yourself. Each day is a fresh start, and you can choose to let go of old patterns and embrace new ones. This freedom to redefine yourself is a powerful tool that allows you to shape your own life and destiny. Embrace this opportunity to grow and become the person you aspire to be. As you continue to practice changing your identity, you'll find that your self-image becomes stronger and more positive. You start to see yourself as someone capable of making good choices and overcoming challenges. This positive self-image boosts your confidence and motivates you to keep improving. With each positive change, you build a foundation for a happier and more successful life. In conclusion, Buddhism teaches us that we are always changing and have the power to redefine ourselves. By starting with how you see yourself and making small, consistent efforts, you can transform your mind and your life. Whether you want to be more focused, mindful, patient, or kind, you have the ability to make those changes. Remember to be patient and kind to yourself as you grow, and celebrate each step you take toward becoming the person you want to be. With dedication and effort, you can create a strong and positive identity that leads to a fulfilling and meaningful life. Over time, when you follow these lessons, you'll feel a strong sense of balance and happiness inside you. This balance helps you live your life clearly, with purpose, and with joy. The 7 lessons we talked about give you a clear and meaningful way to train your mind. By learning about the things that hold you back, welcoming changes, creating good habits, and connecting your actions to what truly matters to you, you can change the way you think and reach your full potential. Think of your mind like a garden. At first, it might have weeds and mess, but by taking care of it every day, planting good seeds, and removing the weeds, your garden becomes beautiful and strong. Similarly, by understanding what makes your mind messy, like doubts and fears, and by creating positive habits, you can make your mind a peaceful and powerful place. This transformation helps you become the best version of yourself. One important lesson is to know and understand the challenges inside you. These challenges are like invisible barriers that stop you from being happy and successful. When you recognize these obstacles, you can start to work on overcoming them. It's like finding the right tools to fix a broken toy. Once you have the right tools, fixing it becomes much easier. By facing your inner obstacles, you make way for positive changes in your life. Another lesson is to embrace change instead of fearing it. Change is a natural part of life, and learning to accept it can make you stronger and more adaptable. Imagine a tree bending with the wind instead of breaking. By being flexible and open to new experiences, you can handle whatever life throws at you with grace and strength. Embracing change helps you grow and discover new things about yourself. Building systems or good habits is also crucial. Systems are like the routines you follow every day that help you reach your goals. For example, if you want to become more mindful, you might decide to meditate for a few minutes each morning, write down things you're grateful for every night, and take deep breaths whenever you feel stressed. These small, consistent actions create a strong foundation for long-term growth and make achieving your goals easier. Aligning your actions with your purpose gives your discipline deeper meaning. When you do something because it truly matters to you, it feels more rewarding and less like a chore. For instance, if your purpose is to help others, you'll find more joy in activities that allow you to do so, like volunteering or being kind to those around you. This connection between your actions and your purpose makes your efforts feel worthwhile and keeps you motivated even when things get tough. As you follow these lessons, you'll notice a deep sense of harmony and satisfaction in your life. You'll live with more clarity, knowing what you want and how to achieve it. You'll act with intention, making decisions that align with your goals and values. And most importantly, you'll experience joy because you're living a life that truly matters to you. Remember, this journey to disciplining your mind takes time and effort. It's not something that happens overnight, but the benefits are definitely worth it. With patience and perseverance, you can achieve inner peace, clear thinking, and strong resilience. These rewards make all the hard work feel worthwhile and help you stay committed to your path. Thank you for joining me in exploring these powerful Buddhist lessons. I hope these teachings inspire and guide you as you work towards mastering your mind and living a life full of peace and purpose. Let these lessons be a light that helps you navigate through life's challenges and joys. Until next time, keep being mindful of your thoughts and actions, and stay inspired to grow and improve every day. Embrace the journey with an open heart and a willing spirit, and you'll find that mastering your mind leads to a more fulfilling and meaningful life. Remember, each small step you take brings you closer to a life of harmony, clarity, and joy. Stay focused, stay positive, and keep moving forward on your path to personal growth and inner peace.